Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 79th graduating class of Manchester Community College.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase.
Ladies and gentlemen, the faculty, staff, and honored guests for this afternoon.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Manchester Community College's 79th commencement. I'm thrilled to be gathered with all of you for today's ceremony. Before we begin, please do stand for the national anthem performed by Molly Greenwald.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, Molly. Please be seated. Now I'd like to introduce some of the guests sitting on the stage. From the Community College System of New Hampshire Board of Trustees, Kathy Bogle-Shields, Jeffrey Kennedy, and Tricia Lucas. Welcome. From the Community College System of New Hampshire, our Chancellor, Mark Rubenstein, and our Vice Chancellor and the interim president of Manchester Community College for 6 months, Vice Chancellor Charles Lloyd. It's a pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, our own mayor here in Manchester, Jay Rouet. Members of the Manchester Community College Advisory Board, Melissa Bruno, Kathy Cook, Douglas Cullen, Karen Vanderbeeken, and William Wood. Representing the college's administration, Colleen Rose Jennings, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, and Megan Kahn, the Vice President of Students and Community Development. We also welcome our registrar, Evelyn Perrone. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our student speaker this afternoon, Adam Kotowicz, Student Senate President, who will address our graduates.
Thank you. Throughout your time here at Manchester Community College, you've probably grappled with some of life's toughest questions. Did I choose the right major? Will my education really be worth it? Am I on the right path? And why do some people hang the toilet paper roll that way? You've been through it all, the ups, the downs. You've gone through the COVID-19 pandemic, a few years of college, and all the other drama life has thrown at you along the way. And yet, you're still here. You made it. It feels pretty good, doesn't it? We all worked hard to be seated here today, struggled even. You had doubts, but you kept going. You questioned yourself and your own abilities, but kept going anyways. Faced countless obstacles, but kept going anyways. The level of perseverance and commitment required to get here today is commendable, and it's something you should be proud of. A special congratulations to those of you graduating today who are also parents, managing to love your children while also finding time for school. Those of you who also had a job, always wondering if you'd be able to balance both sets of responsibilities. First-generation college students who broke fresh ground and took brave new steps for others to follow. Those of you who decided to come here despite not having been in school for years, choosing to invest in your own future despite the challenges you knew you might face. Such a diversity of people is a testament to the value institutions like MCC provide, an opportunity to better define yourself, explore your passions, improve the world around you, to learn. If at this point anyone here is still feeling any residual doubts about your success, I'd like to share with you a quote from one of the greatest philosophers of all time, Katy Perry. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed was so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Now, equipped with all the keys to success you've earned here, many more doors await your arrival to be opened. In the hustle and bustle of day-to-day college life, it is easy to narrow your focus on your academics, always stressing about the next deadline, reading the next chapter. Next semester will be easier, you think to yourself, without ever having the time to step back and look at the big picture, on all the other things that make post-secondary education so meaningful. The connections you make, the friends and professors who not only lifted you up at MCC, but will continue to serve as precious support systems even as you move on. The experiences you had along the way, the lessons you've learned outside of your field of study, like how to manage your time, engage in civil and productive discussion, or a lesson we've all learned the hard way. Just because an assignment is due online at 11:59 p.m., you really shouldn't start it at 11:30. To me, this is the true value of my time here. Skills and experiences that are applicable and beneficial to you no matter what your future holds. I'd like you all to take a brief moment to think about all the people who helped you succeed at MCC. The professors who stayed after class to make sure you got the support you deserved, who lent their time and effort to ensure that you prospered. All the other faculty and staff who always greeted you with a smile, letting you know that here you are always welcome. Your fellow students with whom you studied with, ate lunch with, and laughed with. Your friends and family who lifted you up and encouraged you to keep pushing, even when you felt you couldn't. Your pets who provided crucial moral and emotional support. Hey, maybe even ChatGPT. The community of support and friendship here is second to none. Something that I'm so incredibly grateful to be a part of. Something that has allowed all of us to become leaders in our own right. And so, here we are at graduation. Cap and gown in tow, mere minutes away from receiving the diploma you've worked so tirelessly to earn. So go home tonight and celebrate. You've certainly earned it. Have a drink, or 2, or 10. But most importantly, even though this has been your destination, you cannot forget the journey. And as we part ways, I ask you to remember one simple thing. At MCC, we put the word community in front of college. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. What a truly inspirational speech. Now I'd like to introduce Kathy Bogle-Shields, Chair of the CCSNH Board of Trustees, to welcome you on behalf of the entire CCSNH Board of Trustees. Kathy Bogle-Shields.
Good afternoon. I'm here representing the Board of Trustees. I bring you greetings and congratulations. Trustees provide stewardship and advocacy of the New Hampshire system of community colleges. As a student, you may have heard little about us, just aren't aware. However, for us, it's you. You are the reason we serve on the Board of Trustees, and we're proud to be part of this ceremony today. You inspire us with your hard work, your ambition, and your achievements. We appreciate the contributions you have made to Manchester Community College. Most importantly, you leave here poised to make a difference, not just in your own lives, but to your community and to your state. And for that, we're grateful and we're proud. To those of you who celebrate with you today, family, friends, faculty and staff, a special thanks for your support, for the faculty's dedication to the noble mission of teaching, for the commitment of the staff to helping students navigate their way through college, and to families and friends of our graduates for the support you've provided in a multitude of ways, so thank you. Here in New Hampshire and nationally, community colleges are increasingly recognized for their importance in supporting individual economic achievement and the well-being of our society. Your choice to attend Manchester Community College and your success here will serve you well as you head into the future. On behalf of the trustees, I offer our warmest congratulations.
Kathy, thank you so much. Although they are not here this afternoon, I would like to mention that we have two winners of the President's Award for the highest cumulative GPA average, grade point average. This year, we recognize Emily Cecile Casper, a liberal arts major, and Robert L. Vernley, a management major. Congratulations to both of them. At every MCC graduation, it has become a tradition to emphasize what a unique and diverse group of graduates we have. I'm going to ask you to please raise your hand when one of the descriptors mentions you or mentions a category in which you belong. So raise your hand, please, if you're a graduate who is currently under the age of 20. Congratulations. Raise your hand if you're between 20 and 30. Raise your hand if you're over the age of 30. For this next one, graduates, I ask that you stand. Stand, please, if you are the first person in your family to graduate from college. Thank you. Raise your hand if you have a family member who has also graduated from Manchester Community College. Raise your hand if you were born in another country. Raise your hand if you held a job while going to college here. Stand up, please, if you went to college and have a child. Raise your hand if you went to college and have a grandchild. Raise your hand if you have another college degree. Raise your hand if you plan on transferring to a four-year college or university. Please stand if you're a veteran or if you are active duty military. Thank you so much for your service. Raise your hand if you are a first responder, a firefighter, a member of an EMT or paramedic group, or a police officer. Raise your hand if you participated in any club or volunteer activity while at MCC. For the next one, please stand if you will get your college degree before you get your high school diploma. Please raise your hand if you earned your degree in 1 to 2 years. In 3 to 5 years. In 6 or more years. Congratulations and thank you for your persistence. Joining us this afternoon is Mayor Jay Rouet, the 49th Mayor of Manchester. Since taking office in January 2024, the Mayor has concentrated on breaking the cycle of homelessness, increasing the number of affordable housing units, and making the city safer for all residents. His goal is to make Manchester the best mid-sized city in the United States. Please applaud that. Prior to running for office, Jay worked as a policy professional and nonprofit executive with experience working on issues like veterans care, addiction, and mental health. Away from City Hall, Jay is a first lieutenant in the New Hampshire Army National Guard, and his wife, Veronica, recently welcomed their first child, daughter Brielle. Congratulations. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome Mayor Jay Rouet.
Good afternoon, how we doing? You guys excited? I'm standing between you and your diplomas, so I'll try and make it relatively brief. Good afternoon, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, family, friends, and most importantly, the Manchester Community College class of 2025. Thank you, President Bowden, for the invitation to come and give this commencement address to an institution that is near and dear to my heart. Today, we gather to celebrate not only your accomplishments, but the promise of your future. A future you have worked so hard to build, starting right here in Manchester, New Hampshire. It is a privilege and an honor to stand before you as mayor of our great city. When I think about the journey that each of you has taken to reach this milestone, I'm reminded of my own family story, a story that began with humble beginnings. My father was one of 7. Resources were scarce, and he grew up understanding what it meant to work hard and sacrifice. My mother lost her father at a young age, a loss that shaped her resilience and her determination. Together, they built their lives from modest means, finding their footing at Northern Essex Community College. That institution gave them the foundation that they needed, that very first rung of the educational ladder to pursue their dreams. Community college was not just an option, it was the springboard to everything that came next. I stand here today as a living testament to the power of that very first opportunity. My parents' journey reminds me every day of how pivotal education is and how transformative it can be when paired with hard work and determination. Without that community college experience, they would not have had the tools to build the lives that they dreamed of, and I would not be standing here today in this position. Their story, their struggles, their triumphs, and their values that they instilled in me shaped the person that I am today. And I'm so proud to be their son, and so proud to have them with us here today. If my parents could please stand up and give them a round of applause. You can't miss my mom. She's the one that's been running around saying my son's the mayor to everybody for the last few hours. But my parents aren't the only ones in my family who use community college as a springboard to success. My wife, Veronica, is also a proud graduate of the community college system. My wife immigrated from Peru in 2005. She would have raised her hand at a number of the different sections that you had talked about. She emigrated from Peru in 2005. When she came here, she spoke no English, and she understood the value of an education. The community college system was the ticket that laid the groundwork for her to finish her bachelor's degree at Southern New Hampshire University just 3 weeks ago. Yeah. And she did that while being pregnant with our first child, working full-time, and going to school full-time, so I have no right to complain at home. I try, but... One of the most profound lessons my parents taught me was to follow my passions. They always told me that if you find something you love, dedicate yourself to it, and money will follow. But money should not be your only motivation. And more importantly, they showed me that there is absolutely no substitute for hard work. It's a lesson that I carried with me when I decided to run for mayor. At the time, I had no name recognition, had never run for anything before, and had no real built-in constituencies. But I was passionate about our city. I believed that I could help fix some of the challenges that we had. So we went to work. We knocked on 41,000 doors. I listened to people, shared my vision, and embraced the uncertainty of that journey. There were no guarantees, but I took a chance because I believed in the power of showing up, giving my best effort, and staying true to my values. Fear of failure is one of the greatest barriers to success. But let me tell you something important. Fortune favors the bold. Do not fear failure, embrace it. Every setback is a stepping stone, every challenge an opportunity to grow. In life, as in sailing, calm seas don't make great sailors, and neither do safe harbors. It is the strong headwinds, the uncharted waters, and yes, even the storms that shape who we are. Adversity helps you grow as a person. It teaches you resilience, patience, and perseverance, qualities that no classroom or textbook can fully impart. So don't be afraid to fail. It is not the failures that define us, but the courage to continue that matters. I also want to talk about something that's just as important as hard work and resilience: emotional intelligence. Having a high IQ is one thing, but more often than not, it is the soft skills that will set you apart in life. Employers can train you to do a job, but they cannot teach you to be on time, to be kind, to be ethical, or to meet deadlines. These qualities, punctuality, kindness, integrity, are within your control. They're not about talent or intelligence, they're about character. And in the professional world, as in life, character counts. One of the most undervalued but essential soft skills is grace. Grace is beautifully defined as the unmerited blessings of God. Show grace to others, and just as importantly, show grace to yourself. Don't panic, don't create more anxiety or worry about that which you cannot control. In a world that often rewards the loudest voice or the sharpest critique, be the person who lifts other people up. Be the one who lends a hand instead of pointing a finger. Social media may celebrate the best burn or the cleverest comeback, but true leadership is about building bridges, not burning them. The measure of your success will not be in how many people you surpass, but how many lives you positively impact. As you move forward, remember that life will not always go as planned. You will face obstacles, experience setbacks, and encounter moments of doubt. But it is in these moments that your character will shine the brightest. So stay the course, keep your eyes on the horizon, and never lose sight of why you started this journey in the first place. To the class of 2025, you are graduating at a time of great complexity and opportunity. The world is changing rapidly. Technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace. Societal norms are evolving, and the challenges that we face are immense. But with these challenges come opportunities for you to make a difference. Wherever your next chapter takes you, whether it's continuing your education, entering the workforce, or pursuing a passion project, I hope you do so with a sense of purpose. One of the most meaningful ways to live a life of purpose is through service. Find ways to use your talents to make a difference. Your education has equipped you with the tools to succeed. But the true measure of your success will be how you use those tools to serve others. Light up the corner of this world with your unique gifts. It doesn't matter whether the corner is a classroom, a hospital, a business, or a kitchen table. What matters is that you bring your best self to whatever you do and that you make a positive impact. My wife isn't a big fan of politicians, even me at times. She says that it's all about words. She constantly tells me, tienes que ser un hombre de acción, no palabras. You have to be a man of action, not words. So as I close, I want to leave you with this thought. Dreams are powerful, but they are not enough on their own. Dreams require action. They demand courage. They need you to believe in them even when no one else does. So dream big, class of 2025. Take risks. Work hard, be kind, and when luck finds you, as I hope it will, use it to lift others up. You are the future of Manchester and this nation, and I have no doubt that your future is bright. Congratulations to each of you. May your journey ahead be filled with discovery, purpose, and joy. Thank you, and good luck.
We have a couple of gifts for the mayor. The first is a gift that was created by our own advanced manufacturing department. This is for you and for your office.
Thank you.
We also have something for your daughter. It says MCC Class of 2045. Before we move to the conferral of degrees, please allow me to share a few brief thoughts to our graduates this afternoon. In 1900, author Frank Baum's book, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz was published. In 1939, Judy Garland starred in the movie version of it. And then from 1956 to 1991, that movie aired annually on television. And graduates, your grandparents, perhaps your parents, and many of us watched the movie on the Super Magnavox televisions that occupied 1/3 of the space in our living room. In 1995, Greg Maguire's novel Wicked was published and then premiered on Broadway in 2003. It is still running daily, 8,400 performances, and 22 years later. And lastly, in November of this year, the movie version of Wicked was released and was viewed by over 65 million people in 16 countries. And so the story of Dorothy and Glinda and the Wicked Witch, the Cowardly Lion seeking courage, the Tin Man desiring a heart, and the Scarecrow in search of a brain has been read or seen by literally hundreds of millions of people over the last 125 years. This enduring story and its impact are obviously significant. Graduates, when you enrolled here, you did so with a brain and the ability to reason. You did so with a heart and the capacity to love, and with that courageous spirit. I hope that your brain and your heart and your courage have all been nourished by your time with us here at Manchester Community College. Some lyrics from Wicked include, "I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something that we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return." Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know who I am today because I knew you. So who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. These lyrics reflect how we all feel about you, graduates. It is my hope that it is also how you feel about us. I hope that we have all been changed for the better because we have come to know each other. There are many folks who will challenge you to use what you have learned in college to go out and to change the world for good. Do that. It is not difficult. Change the world in little ways. Be kind. Thank a veteran. Feed the hungry. Vote. Read. Donate to a charity. Pick up litter. Support local businesses. Visit a museum. Respect the dignity of work. And of course, graduates, try to avoid flying monkeys. I am not asking you to do any of these things today. Today, your last assignment as a college student is a simple one. As you leave this arena, find the professor or counselor or staff member or mayor or friend or family member who helped to change you for the better, and hug him or her and say, thank you. Tonight, visit the Puritan back room or another restaurant and celebrate your accomplishment with chicken tenders. Tomorrow, though, graduates, is the time to begin changing the world for good. Consider your limitless possibilities and what you might do for yourself, for your family, for Manchester, and for the world. Use your courage, your heart, and your brain to do as another song from Wicked instructs us. For it's time to try defying gravity, because together we are all unlimited. Best wishes, graduates. Thank you for changing us, for you are indeed unlimited. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Manchester Community College's Vice President of Academic Affairs, Colleen Rose Jennings, who will announce the conferring of degrees.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Chair Bogle-Shields and Chancellor Rubenstein and Dr. Bowden, it is my pleasure to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects by successfully completing curriculum offered by several programs at Manchester Community College, recommended by the faculty to be awarded appropriate recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution of the State of New Hampshire and the laws of the State of New Hampshire, I have the honor to present the appropriate degrees to those candidates who have met the requirements of their respective curriculum with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto.
It is my pleasure to present our readers for the ceremony. Jean Patello, Regional IT Director, Manchester Community College and Nashua Community College. And Professor Laura Bilodeau, Behavioral and Social Science and Human Services Department Chair. As we begin the presentation of graduates, I wish to acknowledge those graduates who are unable to attend today's ceremony. Their names will not be read, but we congratulate them in absentia.
Would the candidate for the degree of Associates of Arts in English please rise? Lynette Wynn. Presenting the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts in Fine Arts. Hayden Laurel Atwood. Cadence Barrett, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Bell, magna cum laude. Jake R. Gagnon. Layla A. Neveu. Abigail D. Randall. Nagla Ha Saeed. Eleanor R.J. Tuttle. Lee J. Valancourt. Presenting the candidates for the degree of Associate of Applied Science in Graphic Design. Abigail Courant. Caleb Cage Frederico Dyer. Zachary Thomas George, magna cum laude. Alexandria M. Jones. Heidi Jean Kincaid, magna cum laude. Eli R. Miesig. Angelina Bell Negron. Presenting the candidates for the degree of Associate of Applied Science in Interior Design. Cameron M. Costangwe. Gabriele Pulaski. Montiero Coijo. Ellie N. Hardy. Susan Marie Pagano, magna cum laude. Presenting the candidates for the degree of Associates in Arts in Liberal Arts. Lexi R. Apoltz, magna cum laude. Deepa Pujel. Kenchel O. Amadamero. Jenny Lynn Hamill, cum laude. Adnan Jusufovich. Kendall Elizabeth Karolian. Andrea Nicole Kimball, cum laude. Benjamin Ayaya. Donna P. Long. Hayat Jamel Mohammed, magna cum laude. Ralph Andrew Morrill. Jonathan Carl Olson. Emily Laureen San Roma. Samantha Tremblay. Presenting the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Accounting. Perfect. Adam Kevin Kodowich, magna cum laude. Kira Stack, magna cum laude. Thi Huang Nguyen, summa cum laude. John William Thornton, magnum cum laude. Presenting the candidates for the degree of Associates of Science in Business Communications. Caroline H. Borgensen Stiles, magnum cum laude. Nicholas James Ruggiero. Jahaira Sanchez Esquivel. Presenting the candidates for the degree of Associates of Science in Business Studies. Madison Elizabeth Bergeron, magnum cum laude. Kevin M. Cornacchio. Liana Elishia Deemers. Jennifer A. Gently. Dylan J. LaBelle, magna cum laude. Miguel Perez Salazar. Presenting the candidates in the degree of Associates of Science in Management. Angelina L. Dutilli, summa cum laude. Jonathan Michael Joyle. Elena Elizabeth Sanderson, cum laude. Marisol Carmen Van Hook, magna cum laude. Presenting the candidates for the degree of Associates of Science in Marketing. George Lewis Farmer, magna cum laude. Sarah Leonard. Presenting the candidates for the degree of Associates of Arts in Behavioral Science. Gavin Wilfred Dearborn. Sarah E. Hole, summa cum laude. Michaela M. Jordan. Jacob D. Maloney, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Georgina Miranda, summa cum laude. Hallie L. Paul. Announcing the candidates for the degree of Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Rena Amira Tufik Awabdi. Kelsey Estabrook. Tessa C. Jarvis. Emily Sod. Announcing the candidates for the degree of Associate of Applied Science in Human Services. Mary D. Mulcahy, magna cum laude. Jeffrey F. Padmore. Announcing the candidates for the degree of Associates of Arts in Teacher Education. Candace R. Lowe, magna cum laude. Caitlin Manzo. Travis Manzo. Mackenzie F. Plord. Announcing the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Health Fitness Professional. Jamie Barassa, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Marie Donahue, magna cum laude. Madison E. Dubuque. Mason Allen Trask, magna cum laude. Announcing the candidates for the degree of Associates of Science in Health Science. Odenise P. Santos Nunez. Announcing the candidates for the professional certification in medical coding. Doris K. Perez, magna cum laude. Announcing the candidates for the degree of Associates of Science in Nursing. Danielle Elizabeth Arsenault. Jasmine Rose Attar. Nicole Paige Bergeron. Peter R. Best. Emily Ann Bebo. Chastity L. Billadu. Sylvia Calliope Botha. Marianne Ajabirel Buhari. Jamie Lynn Cates. Mackenzie Evelyn Cavalieri. Jamie Christine Dennis. Medell Bestis Dorn. Colleen T. Gallinet. Emma Maggie Gardner. Rebecca C. Georgie, cum laude. Ruth Elizabeth Gessner, cum laude. Sarah Elise Girl. Emma N. Hebert. Annady Rose Helene Holton. Spencer Rose Jalbert. Taylor Marie Jarrick. Christy Lee Jensen. Leah Marie Kennedy, cum laude. Corina Adrian Key. Wildy Lamont. Adria Rosalind Lorero. Luibov Loganov. Marilyn Lucero, cum laude. Michael Louise Madera. Tara R. McCorkle. Brenda Atakunda Mallinson. Emily Lillian Millett. Isla Mustafik. Kesara Nepal. Amanda Ray Olson. Robin Jean Pelkey, cum laude. Caitlin Diane Rodeman, magna cum laude. Jessica M. Royal. Nicholas Daniel Reichlich. Palak Saini. Yesenia Alexandra Sanchez. Justine C. Slack. Emily Solberg, magna cum laude. Hold that one. Cody Nicholas Sorrell, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Susie McSweeney. Laura Michelle Steele, magna cum laude. Bettina Louise L. Sumabat. Catherine Ann Tewksbury. Samantha Rose Tewksbury, cum laude. Matthew James Todd. Diane Umarerwa. Amanda Teresa Winders. Shelby Sky Wren.
Would the candidates for the degree of Associate of Applied Science in Automotive Technology please rise? Kylie Vaughn Brennan. Madison L. Bromfield. Dylan Anthony Caswell. Riley Flynn, cum laude. Troy A. Huber. Malcolm Allen Kistler, cum laude. Andrew Stephen James Kraus. Jean Z. LeBoy. David Roland Martineau, cum laude. Mohammed Junaid bin Mohammed Yunus. Alexander Oles. Vincent Ryan Panisi, cum laude. Douglas Perez. Nathan R. Patron, cum laude. William Perry Savage, magna cum laude. Kiara Sawyer. Christian S. Super, summa cum laude. Colin Joseph Wells. Presenting the candidates for Professional Certificate in Automotive Technology. Mateo Luis Jimenez. Presenting the candidate for the Professional Certificate in Automotive Technology. James Joseph Bedard Town. Logan M. Burgess. Presenting the candidates for Electrical Technology, David B. Malanchini, magna cum laude. Holly J. Maloney. Caitlin Nisa Ortiz. James M. Stewart. Andrew A. Veit. Presenting the candidates for Certificate in Electrical Line Worker. Michael A. Gonzalo. Trey M. Jewett, magna cum laude. Aidan Lane Lebrec, magna cum laude. Michael R. McCaffrey, magna cum laude. Anthony Spears. Presenting the candidate for Associate of Science in Facilities Management, Joseph Aiden Coughlin, magna cum laude. Presenting the candidates for Associate of Applied Science in Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning. Matthew W. Mullen, magna cum laude. David Robert Vogler, cum laude. George A. Chakrikis, magna cum laude. Presenting the candidates for certificate in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Chris Cerullo, magna cum laude. Eric William Richter, summa cum laude. Colin C. Roy. Chase Hunt. Presenting the candidate for Associate in Science in Technical Studies. Judith M. Cuson, magna cum laude. Presenting the candidates for an Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology. Jackson K. Barnes. Cameron Arnold Brigham, magna cum laude. Colin D. Brinson, cum laude. Connor J. Britt. Callista R. Carpenter, cum laude. Kyle P. Danusis. Ryan M. Donaldson. Marcus Jacob Jagir. Natalie Hebert. Alexander Michael Luna, magna cum laude. Justin Miller. Cameron Dean Morin. Nicholas A. Passos, cum laude. Hallie Rose Perry. Dawson J. Roman. Keegan Joel Ryan. Madison Michelle Small. Joshua William Trainum, cum laude. Emma Catherine Weber. Presenting the candidates for an Associate of Science in Advanced Manufacturing Technology. Kyle C. Barker, cum laude. Daryl W. Caudle. Nathaniel Griffin Caneland. Kyle L. LaRochelle. Harvey Albert Marston. Connor Daniel Mitchell. Skylar C. Peace, cum laude. Noah Schreiber. Alexander V. Spencer. Presenting the candidates for an Associate of Science in Computer Science and Innovation. Elba Alvarado, cum laude. Peter H. Pham. Marvin J. Corporan. Max Attila Jovanovic. Presenting the candidates for an Associate in Science in Cloud Services IT. Umesh Bista, cum laude. Samuel M. Calere, cum laude. Presenting the candidates for an Associate of Science in Cybersecurity Investigations. Adam S. Alfara. Jared Stephen Beckering, magna cum laude. Michael Paul Bergeron, Jr. Anish Basin, magna cum laude. Ryan A. Cuthbertson. Benjamin K. Kabongo. Rona P. Plata, magna cum laude. Presenting the candidates for an Associate in Science in Life Sciences. Julie J. Acker, magna cum laude. Philip Dowd, magna cum laude. Marissa Tegan Hamilton, magna cum laude. James R. Messier, summa cum laude. Jalen Santiago.
It is with great pleasure that I ask MCC's newest graduates to please rise. We will now do the time-honored tradition of turning your tassels from the right to the left to show that you are now graduates of Manchester Community College. Thank you all for joining us for our 79th commencement celebrations. Graduates, please remain standing for the recessional. The guests on the stage will leave first, followed by the faculty. The student marshal will then lead the graduates. Feel free to let those caps fly, too. I know.